Hi, I'm Aeon. In this video, I'm about to hit 7,000 hours on the geometry dashes. That's kind of crazy. Oh, there we go. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to more Geometry Dash. A lot of old levels have been rated recently. A lot of levels that were created many years ago have recently been rated through the moderation demon system that has been very controversial, where moderators pop levels in and they vote on whether or not they think it should be rated. If it gets enough votes, it gets rated. And a level that I want to give a lot of attention to because I think would be really cool to see rated is WcropoliX by BlassCFB. In my opinion, BlassCFB is one of the absolute greatest players to ever touch this game. I think Blass was incredibly underrated for his skill for the time, and he created this level, which at the time this came out, I believe Sonic Wave was still the #1 level. Correction! I actually went and checked when this level was made. This level was verified in July of 2016, and if we go Sonic Wave and check Sonic's verification of Sonic Wave, November 2016. This came out almost half a year before Sonic Wave, meaning that this was verified while I don't even know what was #1 at the time. It would have been a Thanatos or something. Yet again, furthers how insane Blast was, in my opinion. And this was like huge. This level blew up in the community, but it never got rated. But, however, since we've seen a lot of levels get rated recently, I would love to see this level get rated. I'm going to go through it in practice mode, play it for a little bit, see what it's all about, and then hopefully you guys can appreciate this level. Well, if this video and level gets enough attention, maybe we will see it rated in the near future. I think that would be absolutely awesome. But quickly, before we head on into WcropoliX by BlassCFB, if you want to see this level rated, hit that subscribe button. As I will say later on in this video, if this level does get rated, I will try my best to complete the level. So if you want to see that, subscribe. That'll be really awesome. Thank you so much. So let's just hop into it, I suppose. The thing about this level is that it's an Acropolis remake, but it's also like a 9 circles spin on it almost because of the whole ruckus thing. Like the whole thing about this level that I think makes it so interesting is the fact that it's just, as you can see, this is like, it just does something different. How did I do that? Wait, how did I do that first try? Okay, there we go. Anyway, I am the biggest BlassCFB defender. I will always stand by the fact that I think that Blass is one of the absolute greatest players to have ever touched this game, right? I think that if you go by dominance when they were active, I think Blass is probably like top, I don't know, I kind of want to say like top 3 greatest players of all time. Blass's dominance back when he was active was absolutely incredible, and the amount of control this man had with the game back in the day was absolutely surreal to a lot of people, myself included. I always looked at Blass's completions and I thought, no way this is real. Wait, how do I get this click? There we go. That was really hard. That was a very hard click. And I think this level is aged like weirdly well. I think this is like, for how old this level is, I think this level has like, I think it's aged a lot better than a lot of other things, such as like Planet Circles. I think this is better than Planet Circles. I think this is better than a lot of other levels that came out around the same time that have recently been rated, which is part of the reason why I'm so like, I want to see this rated, right? Also, holy crap, this part is impossible. I can't always just try to do like that, or just like hug the wall. Maybe that would be easier. This is actually so hard. And this level is like the first one to like truly use the fireworks ship thingy where you kind of like have to dodge orbs, which I think this level is so cool. I have so much respect for this level. I don't know, maybe it's just a guilty pleasure thing on my end where I think this level is just much cooler than it actually is. But I think this level is super awesome. Wave spam is impossible. Help, dude. But like, look at how tight this stuff is. Like, this was around when Sonic Wave was #1 on the demon list. This was like verified during the whole Yada versus Sonic Wave versus Erebus era of Geometry Dash, and this was verified legitimately. That's the crazier part about it. Like, that's what I think makes this level so fascinating almost, is that this level was so ahead of his time, I feel like. This was back in the day when Geometry Dash didn't care too much about a level being the hardest level, because a level that was the hardest level was verified, or presumably the hardest level at least, was verified, but just never got rated. And there was no campaigning for it to get rated. People were just like, oh, WcropoliX should be rated, right? But then that was really the only thing that they cared about. Like, they weren't like rallying, right, like we do today, if a hard level gets rated. Oh, I remember this ship. This ship is so cool. I love that ship part, dude. I don't know what else to say. It's just really cool. If you haven't noticed, by the way, I am a huge fanboy of this level. I think this level is really sick. This is a much tighter strike fly than I remember it being. Okay, there we go. I got out of it. That's all that matters. What did I die to? What is that, actually? Yeah, that's a great question. There's nothing there. I feel like that's a thing that shouldn't be the case, but I suppose you're supposed to, like, go over. We ignore that, okay? That's not important. There we go. We go over there. It's easy. Oh, dude. This was, like... I remember seeing this part for the first time, and I was like, wow, that is insane. This is some, like, Diamond Blade stuff from 2017. Awesome. I did 20 to I did 80 to 100. Hello, I'm cracked. I don't know, dude. It might just be a me thing, but I think this level is so awesome. Like, look, people still to this day say #rate WcropoliX because this is just one of those levels that it's such an important piece of GD history in a sense, especially for the playing community. Because past Bloodbath, this was the first level that for many people they just looked at it and thought, wow, that's insane. But this was one of the first times people genuinely thought that this level looked like a level looked impossible. That was verified legitimately. As you can see, it's been 6 years since the level got verified. It's crazy. I'm gonna try and get some like okay runs. I want to see if I can get somewhere. Maybe one day I'll try and beat this level actually, because I feel like if this level gets rated, I will beat this 100%. I feel like I should, because I kind of want to start the rally to get WcropoliX rated, because I genuinely do think that this level is absolutely fantastic. I think this level is really cool. So having this rated, I think would be awesome. And I think we need to cement BlassCFB's legacy a little bit more. Blass stopped playing in like 2017 or something, and it's such a shame because he was like one of the first victors of Yada. He was one of the first victors of Erebus. He was one of the first victors of Sonic Wave. He had beaten the original top 5, the what a lot of people consider the OG top 5, right? And he was just so good. He was so great at the game, but I don't feel like he ever developed that legacy that a lot of other players like Sonics and Technical has developed, simply because of the fact that it just wasn't that important back in the day, and because his level that was arguably and presumably the hardest level at the time never got rated. He never got the recognition he deserved for it, and I think that's a huge massive shame. So it would be really awesome to see this level end up getting rated. I think that would be awesome. I would really love to see it. I think a lot of other people would really appreciate it as well. It's not like the level's ugly or anything. Like, sure, it's a monochrome dated level that's just it visually doesn't look anything spectacular. However, I do think that the level itself is up to rate standards for when it was made. Remember, this is 6 years old, and you rated Planet Circles and Ice Cream, which I love both levels. I think both of those levels are really great in their own respective ways. However, this level is an attempt at being good, and similar to how Ice Cream is a part of GD history, I think this level should be as well, and I think that's why it should be rated. I think my argument for why this level should be rated is valid. I think that this level is good. No! Ah, that's sad. Come on, dude. There we go, 76 to 100. Awesome. Obviously, before I end off this video, I do want to preface that please do not harass the moderators. Even though I really, truly want WcropoliX to be rated, and I hope that this gets rated because of stuff like Kuiper getting rated, Ice Cream getting rated, Planet Circles getting rated. A lot of levels have been getting rated. Even though I personally believe that this level should be rated, please do not harass the moderators for it. If they do not believe that this level is up to standards and up to speed, that is completely fine. Obviously, there's nothing we can do about that. Do not be toxic, no bad behavior, just let's try and shine some light on WcropoliX. I believe that BlassCFB deserves the cementation of being one of the all-time greats in the GD community, and I think that this level getting rated will shine some light on how incredibly good he was for his time. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, all the jazz, guys know the drill by now. Let's try and get WcropoliX rated without harassing the moderators. That'll be awesome. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys around. Eat your greens, stay healthy, stay hydrated. Thank you for making my day better. Hope my day was a little bit better too, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, everyone.